If you've ever found yourself stuck in that quiet mental loop, reading her messages twice, replaying conversations in your head, wondering if she feels something real or if you're just another passing moment, then stay with me, because what I'm about to share will change the way you see attraction forever. Hello, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Elena Hart, and over the years working closely with men navigating modern relationships, I've seen one pattern repeat itself again and again. Men don't fail because they lack value. They fail because they misunderstand signals that are already there. Let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever felt that shift? That moment when a woman's energy around you changes. Subtle, almost invisible, but different. Maybe she lingers a little longer than necessary. Maybe her tone softens. Maybe her eyes hold yours just a fraction longer than what feels normal. And yet, you hesitate. You question it. You doubt yourself, that hesitation right there. And that's where most men lose everything before it even begins. Because here's the truth most people won't tell you. Attraction is rarely spoken out loud in the beginning. It's felt. It's expressed in behavior, not declarations. And the moment you start looking for words instead of patterns, you miss it. When a woman is emotionally drawn to you, something inside her begins to relax. Not dramatically, not obviously, but quietly. Her guard lowers just enough for her true self to start showing. And it doesn't come in big gestures, it comes in micro behaviors. She mirrors you, your tone, your rhythm, your energy. She starts syncing with you without even realizing it. That's not coincidence. That's her nervous system saying, "This feels safe." And safety, for a woman, isn't what most men think. It's not just physical. It's emotional alignment. It's the feeling that she can be herself without needing to filter, perform, or protect. When she laughs more freely around you, when she shares small personal details without being asked, when her presence feels softer, warmer, more open, she's not just being nice, she's investing. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. Most men don't recognize this as attraction. They see it as uncertainty. And instead of allowing it to grow, they rush in. They start over-explaining, over-validating, trying to secure something that was already forming naturally. And the moment you try to force what should unfold, it collapses. Because attraction doesn't grow under pressure. It grows in space. When she leans in slightly closer than she needs to, when she lingers instead of leaving, when she gives you that look, the one that lasts just long enough to make you question it. She's not asking for your approval. She's observing your reaction. She's asking, silently, is this man grounded enough for me to trust this feeling? And most men fail right there. They think they need to prove themselves, so they talk more, explain more, try harder. But to her emotional system, that doesn't feel like strength. It feels like instability, like you're trying to earn something that didn't need to be earned. What she actually responds to is something much quieter and much rarer: composure. When her energy fluctuates, and it will, you stay steady. When she becomes playful, teasing, even slightly challenging, you don't react emotionally. You respond calmly. You meet her energy without losing your center. That's when something powerful happens. She begins to trust not just you, but how she feels around you. And that's when attraction deepens into something else: attachment. You'll notice it if you're paying attention. She starts creating reasons to interact with you. Small, almost unnecessary conversations. She remembers details you didn't expect her to notice. Her tone changes depending on how you respond. She becomes emotionally aware of you, even when you're not speaking. That's not random. That's investment. But here's where most men sabotage everything. The moment they feel her getting closer, they get nervous. They start chasing harder, texting more, seeking reassurance, trying to lock it in. And without realizing it, they destroy the very thing that was drawing her in. Because a woman doesn't fall for a man who needs her attention. She falls for a man who remains centered whether she gives it or not. Let me say that again, because this is where everything changes. She is not attracted to how much you want her. She is attracted to how stable you remain when she's deciding if she wants you. And when she does start to feel deeply, something even more confusing begins to happen. She might pull back. She might become slightly distant, a little unpredictable, warmer one moment, cooler the next. And if you don't understand what's happening, you'll think she's losing interest. She's not. She's protecting herself, because real attraction makes her vulnerable, and vulnerability is uncomfortable, especially if she's been hurt before. So she tests, not consciously, but instinctively. She creates small emotional waves to see if you stay grounded or if you lose yourself, and your reaction determines everything. If you chase her in that moment, you confirm her fear. If you withdraw emotionally, you create distance. But if you remain steady, present, calm, unaffected, she relaxes back into you, because now she sees something rare, a man whose emotional state isn't controlled by her behavior. That's when trust locks in. That's when she stops performing and starts revealing. She'll open up more deeply, share things she doesn't usually share. Her energy softens in a way that feels effortless, and suddenly you're no longer just another option in her life. You're a presence in her mind, even when you're not around. And this is where most men misunderstand the final stage. They think once she's emotionally invested, the work is done. It's not. It's just different. Because now she becomes more sensitive, not weaker, but more attuned. She notices your tone, your energy, your presence. If something shifts even slightly, she feels it. And what she needs at this stage isn't perfection, it's consistency. She needs to feel that the man she trusted is still the same man standing in front of her, not someone whose energy changes based on mood, insecurity, or external pressure. Because here's the truth that separates temporary attraction from lasting connection. Women don't leave when they stop liking you. They leave when they stop feeling safe with you. And safety, again, isn't about control or predictability. It's about emotional steadiness. So if she's showing you softness, attention, effort, curiosity, don't overanalyze it. Don't rush it. And definitely don't try to force it into something defined too quickly. Let it breathe. Let her come closer at her own pace while you stay grounded in who you are. Because at the end of the day, you don't win a woman's heart by chasing her energy. You win it by mastering your own. And when you do that, when your presence feels calm, certain, and real, you become something she doesn't just like. You become something she feels. And that's the difference between being remembered and being unforgettable.